Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So, if you don't know this, there's been a merge today. Yet another merge, you heard it right. There's going to be lots of these. Merges are totally normal because it means two people agree on the same update and they merge it together. It has the ability to merge because they're identical, okay? Moving forward, forget about V21. We're now on V22, and why do I say that? And it's because of what's been going on back and forth in Terra Rebel, so to speak. Now, it is built. We went back and forth because they already released V21, so we had to name it V22. Someone has asked what's next, and he said coordinate the installation with validators. Now, this is the next step, is all of the validators now taking these upgrades. And there's one thing that LUNACLASSIC is doing and proving, and it's the fact that a community can run a coin. And having devs that listen to the community is really powerful because we voice our concerns. The devs listen. They provide us with solutions. And if we like them, we vote on them. And our community has always remained huddled for quite some time now, well over a month. And this is the whole LUNCPenguin's idea of us being a huddle of penguins that are not attacking each other and pushing each other out of the huddle. We're welcoming one another, and we're educating the next penguin that turns up to the huddle. And the simple fact about our blockchain is the fees are cheap, the system's fast, and it's all about to be reborn and have its own genesis completely. And if you haven't watched Ed and Vegas's AMA on the channel yesterday, I suggest going and watching it because you get answers on Wrap Luna, USTC, where we're at the moment, what's going on with Binance, what's going on with TFL, and a lot of people are saying, well, is Do Kwon involved in this? And the simplest answer to that is no, but he's there to help us. The person who's doing the merges is a person called Yao, and we're very fortunate to have this person doing the merges and things like that. Now, there's going to be loads of validators that come and go, and there's going to be loads of these that will likely set the sun on their projects because they probably want to move on to other things. And it's totally normal to see validators dropping off of the active set. And we do have validators that are in jail, and this is probably because they didn't update when they were supposed to, or yeah, as you can see, redelegate Terra is dead, people like this. So staking's coming, and we really are in that final countdown now. And if you take yourself over to LUNCPenguins, take yourself to the dashboard, we've reconstructed it so it's much easier for you to just process what's there, what's happening, and get the information you need. So as you can see, we've got the estimated date for the blocks until staking is the 26th of August, which is 9 days. It's going to be 8 days tomorrow, and we really are in that final countdown. That's a week and 1 day until we're reaching that approximated block height. Now, because it's approximated, no one actually knows exactly down to the minute when it's going to happen, but I hope it's really close, or it could even be before, because it's all down to the epochs and how fast the blockchain moves. And as you can see, we've got the block height current on the left hand side, the blocks until staking, and then the blocks until new validators. And this one's really important to myself because bringing this node to the Classic net is everything to the community, because it gives you all a validators node that you can trust. You can ensure that your vote power that you're providing to a node by delegating your coins is going to be used for the greater good of the community, and it's not going to be used to profit off of you. And that's why everybody's in the game, right? Is to profit. And lots of people say to me, well, how are you going to sustain yourself to stay in this? And the simple fact is I have Happy Catty Crypto, and then the Lunk Let It Burn channel and the node both do the burning. And if I can figure out another burn mechanism, which I'm working on at the moment, then I'll keep doing that, and I'll keep finding more and more ways to burn. But the best sort of projects do take time to build. And I always say this to a lot of people, and you can voice your concerns with our steering group if you want. Just come to LUNCPenguins, come to the community messages and get it sent over, and just voice your concerns. And it's as simple as that. So how's it going with the total supply? It's going good, it's going down. That's the main concern with everything, is it going down? And the simple answer is yes, it is going down. Now, as to the circulating supply, There are coins that come out of staking and things like that, but this is not the main contributor to it. It's also the rewards being drawn from the Oracle pool itself. And when these rewards are withdrawn, they add back into the circulating supply each time, because when they're in that pool, they're not attributed to the circulating supply, only the total supply. So as far as I'm aware, that attributes to the circulating supply going up, but you only need to pay attention to the total supply. And remember, you can click and drag on this, and if you want to get back, you just refresh. It's as simple as that. It can't be any easier. But like I said, you can get everything you need now on the dashboard. We've made it super simple, super easy for you folks to do that. Now, Terra Station is being worked on from what I can see daily, the changes that are happening. And I'm really excited to see the staking ratio come back up, because it determines a lot, and we obviously know this staking reward is absolutely insane and no one's going to be getting that. So yeah, hold on to your seats folks. It's going to be a crazy ride, because what we've done as a community is the unimaginable, the unthinkable, something that people said we couldn't do and we wouldn't be able to do. And once it all gets switched back on and everything starts going again, none of us actually know what's going to happen. None of us have a crystal ball. We can only think about what's going to happen, but people are saying the volume is going to drop on chain. And the simple thing is, right, all validators conduct their transactions and stuff on chain. It's as simple as that. They do everything on chain because they have to, and the burn tax coming nearly a month later is key, because it gives, like Ed was saying, and I've been saying this for ages, it gives the blockchain time to get on its feet. It gives time for all of the big players to move all of their money into position and not get a 1.2% burn tax on a huge amount that they own. And it really does give the blockchain's volume time to kick in and become a little bit more balanced. And everything is always done for a reason. You folks need to remember that. Every play that people make is done for a reason. The moves made, the timing of everything is all because of a reason. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles in crypto. And there's going to be a lot of money in the market to capture once staking comes back on board. There's already a huge amount of money or liquidity in the LUNACLASSIC community that people are capturing at the moment. And you've got to remember, there's always going to be people underneath ready waiting to capture that money flow and try to figure out a way to capture it as best as they can to capitalize in on it, so to speak. So do remember who you're staking with, what the purpose of that node is and what they actually do. So yeah, folks, stay safe out there. I know there's not been much content today. I've got a lot of things going on in the background that I'm sorting out and arranging. So yeah, as we get closer to staking, there's not going to be enough hours in the day to cover everything that's going on. So do look forward to that. Our time is coming. Okay, we've waited long, well, what seems like an eternity to most of us, because realistically it's been less than 4 months. We're around 3 months, just over 3 months into this, and the movements we've made are monumental. We've done huge things, and the price has come a long way since the capitulation. So folks, I'll leave it on that. Just stay safe out there. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anyone posting WhatsApp numbers. Always come into our Telegram groups. Double check with us if you're unsure. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. It's not financial advice. Shalom.